Based on the 1940s comic book character that originally served as blatant American propaganda, this July 2011 big screen adaptation cleverly decides against modernizing this patriotic, shield-wielding hero, opting instead to set the motion picture during the Second World War. Having already made a name for himself in the superhero world as the lead in the Fantastic Four series, Chris Evans stars as the title character, a puny little boy from Brooklyn who is injected with a special serum by scientist Stanley Tucci, which, you guessed it, makes him a crime-fighting Nazi killer. Originally intended to serve as a mascot to the troops, Evans discovers he is more valuable fighting the evil, superpower-wielding Nazi portrayed by Hugo Weaving. The build-up to Captain America's grand entrance isn't particularly remarkable, but it is an interesting and well-directed origin story.
I took the liberty of coming up with some options. She's been fitted with electrical relays that allow you to...
What about this one?
No, that's just a prototype.
What's it made of?
Vibranium. It's stronger than steel and a third the weight. It's completely vibration absorbent.
You quite finished, Mr. Stark? I'm sure the captain has some unfinished business.
What do you think?
Yes, I think it works.
Sadly, when the iconic red, white, and blue shield is finally seen in battle, we're given only quick glimpses of Captain America's badassery through a haphazard montage of his wartime accomplishments. Besides a multitude of other faults, this is unquestionably the movie's biggest disappointment, failing to fulfill even the simplest of primal necessities for a comic book film, depicting exciting action and villain toppling from the lead hero. Instead, the bland script manages to showcase the largest and most violent war of the 20th century like it's a playful backdrop. The supporting cast and romantic foil is completely forgettable, as are the action sequences, which are poorly paced and underdeveloped. Modern-day scenes bookending the 124-minute picture quickly explain how Captain America finds himself in the 21st century, but also ruin any chance this story has at receiving a proper sequel, as all of the secondary characters originated 70 years in the past. It's a disappointment that only serves as another Avengers prequel requirement. The characters lack motivation and depth, the romance plot lacks substance and importance, and overall this entire movie feels more like half-assed propaganda for a much stronger motion picture. Some gritty visuals and fun last-minute fight sequences do enough to entertain, but this below-average and unambitious superhero adventure falls flat. Captain America: The First Avenger. Unoriginally lackluster, but marginally fun. Now that you've heard my review, let's read some of yours from the YouTube comments. To score Captain America: The First Avenger, here's the Rate-O-Matic. A 4 and an 8. One person called this their favorite movie of all time, while others thought it was terrible. Bad pacing and bland story were to blame for the negative reviews, while the action, characters, and music helped lift it back up to a great. Compared to Marvel's other comic book adaptations, this is easily the weakest in the bunch, failing to really inspire any excitement or lasting impact. The iconic character deserved a better treatment, but this first Avenger turned out to be the worst Avenger. Slightly redeemable late, I thought this was meh.